for me, I wanted to prove myself again. Kevin, we all agree he's done just that.
He sure has. First NBA All-Star ever out of Australia. Thanks, David. So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Robinson. Myers Leonard is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Nunn in at the 1. And for the 76ers, they've got Ben Simmons. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. And there's Embiid. And it's Thibault in at shooting guard. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA, Brent. What are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin. The talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams and teams that have made changes? What are they playing like?
What's their chemistry?
Exactly. Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
And it's the Heat with the ball after the miss from Joel Embiid. Leonard looking around. Can't hit from in close.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Miami.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And this summer, a 5-year, $170 million max contract extension for Ben Simmons. The Sixers didn't want to give him any cause to look elsewhere. A great talent, but the hope with that kind of money is that he'll develop that jump shot.
And Simmons drops them both.
And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
Now here is Robinson. 23 points for him the last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Offensive rebound, Harris. And it's sent back by Leonard.
There's some good commitment from Myers Leonard on defense there. Gets his hands up and swats that one away.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football.
Oh, yeah. You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Nunn passes to Butler. Here's Nunn. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Embiid, no good.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Pass to Nunn. Back to Butler. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. It's a tie ball game.
And when he gets inside, Butler's not going to be denied. Tremendous focus down low.
Here's Embiid. Shot clock at 5. It's up a 3. Thibault can't get it to go. He'd have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Nunn. Guarded by Simmons. And the pass to Robinson. With the shot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you. I think that's Dwight Howard's favorite play. He loves going up for the oop. Outstanding chemistry between him and his teammate there.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Thibault. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Howard trying to free himself up. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Nunn. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Pull-up jumper from Tobias, and he's feeling it. He likes to get to this shot.
Here's Nunn. His last outing, he had 18 points. 13 feet away. Rebounded by Howard. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Harris. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And Tobias can take you off the bounce. He has that strong face-up game and creates offense that time.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Nobody near Leonard. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Harris misses.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Nunn. Guarded by Simmons. Poked away. Pass to Howard. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Hard for the defense to deal with the massive size of Howard. That kind of D does not affect a big guy like him in the slightest.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Butler.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Here's Nunn. Back to Robinson. Will it go? It doesn't go for him.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. And one issue for the Heat for years now, inefficient shooting.
Well, young players are learning how to defend, so you need to do that first. But if you can't go down on the offensive end and you can't find ways to dig out of holes by shooting the basketball, you get down 10 or 12 points. Defense sometimes isn't enough. They've been the bottom third in points scored for quite a while.
Leonard with the steal. Here's Nunn. Pass to Butler. And there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And here are the Heat now, trailing here by 8. And he can't bank that one in. And now Philadelphia on the break. Thibault can't get it to go.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. On defense, Philadelphia. Here's Adebayo.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start. No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Heat shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
The first one falls. Brett, so many guys are now shooting from well beyond the arc. Who do you think has the deepest range in the league?
I think Steph Curry has the most consistent, deepest range.
Lillard is in that category.
Lillard is in there, and of course last year's playoff win will never go away in terms of what a great memory that was. Trae Young is now entering that category, Kevin.
Yeah,
I mean, we saw that at the end of last year. His fearlessness in pulling up from just about anywhere has been pretty remarkable. And to that, I will add one Brook Lopez, who has found his way well beyond the three-point line.
He's a whole nother conversation.
We'll talk about him later.
We'll do that. Butler from outside. The shot off that time, and it's Philadelphia the other way. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
Yeah, and that led to a few of their key guys spending long stretches of the game on the bench because of foul trouble. Hard to find yourself back in a rhythm when you do that.
6 on the shot clock. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They're leading by 8. Pass to Simmons. Here's Curry. The second effort. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's Nunn. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Nunn's got his second basket. The 76ers leading by 6. The pass to Korkmaz. Here's Thibault, defended by Butler. Here's Embiid. Korkmaz passes to Embiid. He's hit again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Philadelphia shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Heat making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Heat trail by 8. Nunn passes to Crowder. Here's Nunn. Back to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Simmons with the defensive effort, and the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Thibault, the pass to Curry. Simmons with it. Hook shot, knocked away. Robinson against Curry. The fadeaway. Robinson, that's good.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it count.
Thibault, the pass to Korkmaz. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Count that one.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Here's Nunn. Butler on the way. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Very steady in-between game there for Butler. You don't want to let him get too many of those.
Passes to Thibault. Back to Simmons. Here's Thibault, defended by Butler. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. On deep. Thibault can't get it to go.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Nunn passes to Butler. Top of the key. Butler can't get that one to fall. Philadelphia leading by 6. And Curry, here we go. Embiid's shot is good.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Adebayo kicks to Crowder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And out of Marquette, Jay Crowder, a sturdy two-way wing player.
A great system player and glue guy. He had his best years with the Celtics. On the final year of this contract, a great value considering what he brings to the table.
Free throw good, Crowder. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Philadelphia leading by 7. Simmons passes to Thibault. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. First free throw is good. That one is no good. The Heat trail by 8. Inside, here's Butler. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The Heat shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Free throw good. Adebayo. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. Simmons passes to Embiid. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Embiid's got his 2nd basket of the night. From deep 3-point range, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. The trade deadline is approaching, and Jimmy Butler talked about how it feels hearing your name in trade rumors.
Rumors are different for everybody, to tell you the truth. For me, I don't think.
Staying level-headed and ready for whatever's next. That's Jimmy's mindset, Greg, in a nutshell.
And it's fair to say that the level of professionalism and maturity he possesses is really impressive.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers, Joel Embiid out there with Howard. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Curry. And it's Milton in at the 3. And the first one at the line is good. There's a lot of talk, Brent, about eliminating divisions, something that's been discussed. Do you ever think that's going to happen?
I don't understand what the divisions are. Do you?
No. We don't pay attention to the divisions.
We don't pay any attention to the divisions.
It's all about conference.
And we know that divisions end up helping in some ways with the playoff seedings, but it just seems strange today to have the divisions the way they are divided up. I think it helps when you're opening up a fish wrap in the morning if you check a traditional newspaper, but otherwise there could be something that goes away soon.
No good from Howard. The Heat trail by 7. Butler from outside. And Curry pulls it down. Feeds it to Embiid. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Embiid's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dragic kicks to Butler. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
Some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Howard, the pass to Milton. High post, Embiid. Adebayo on him. It's Curry outside. The shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage. Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A.
Well, when it comes to free throws, Dragic is just money from the line.
Well, you watch Goran Dragic play, and Brent, he's so deceptive with his movement, both on and off the ball.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons why, Kevin, is the change of speeds. I also add the fact that guys who can handle the ball and are crafty and are left-handed, boy, it's tough on a nightly basis to change up your mindset to guard a guy who you know is going to go left all the time as opposed to right. Trust me, in practice, I had to do that with Manu Ginobili a ton of time in San Antonio. Dragic similar. Great use of speed change.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Heat. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
Wants to get it to Butler and does. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Butler always looking to find that alley-oop. Just throw it his way, and he'll handle the rest.
Here's Milton. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. Embiid dishes to Curry. Shoots the 3. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Pass to Embiid. And here is Curry. Pass to Howard. To end the cold streak, and the layup is good. Howard's got 6.
And Howard loves getting positioned down that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
Curry against Dragic. And there's the pass to Hero. Kicks it to Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 14 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Passes it to Howard. Curry against Dragic. Shoots from the baseline, and too long on the shot.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Pass to Olynyk. Fires for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Pass to Milton. Howard against Dragic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Goran Dragic.
And Howard selling the up fake there, but not the worst thing to send him to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Howard.
He's just such a specimen out there, Dwight Howard. A physically imposing presence on both ends of the floor.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Joel Embiid. And Miami with a change here, too. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Jimmy Butler. Second free throw, no good. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Hornets. To the paint, and stolen by Howard. There's the pass to Milton. Back to Curry. Harris outside. This one for 3. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Heat trail by 3. Dragic looking for an opening. Now Crowder. It's hauled in by Harris. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the 76ers. Here's Burks. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Dragic against Curry. And that one, good.
Now, opposing coaches telling their defenders be more physical with Dragic. That time he took advantage and doesn't mind getting knocked around a bit in there.
Harris finds Burks. Curry against Dragic. Fires top of the key. The shot by Curry, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Burks, the pass to Curry. There's Milton. He's guarded by Dragic. Kicks it to Burks. Harris inside, defended by Crowder. That's good from Harris on the assist by Burks.
I'm not the biggest player out there, but Tobias Harris confident to get down low, use his frame, and score.
Outside Dragic. Dishes it to Olynyk. Bucket is good. Olynyk's got his first points in this one.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Curry kicks to Harris. Fires it up. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
No good from Dragic. Philadelphia leading by 3. Wilton the pass to Curry. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Friday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. The Heat trail by 3. Passes it to Iguodala. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And as most of us expected, Andre Iguodala continues to be a huge factor for anybody that he plays for. With his athleticism waning just a little bit, it's his experience and know-how that impacts the game the most. Just being in the right spot at the right time, taking the right calculated gamble. Andre Iguodala still impacting games at his age.
And that one misses. And for Iguodala, Brent, staying strong late in his career, he claims that taking up golf has helped him.
You know how many NBA coaches have tried to get away with that very same thing, Kevin? Almost all of them. But according to what Andre says, is the more that he goes out and plays golf and challenges himself as he's playing the course and staying with it mentally, he feels like the more that's helping him on the court. And as he gets to this advanced age where athleticism is going away, it's more about the mindset and the mind game. So tee it up. Maybe that's helping Andre in ways that we don't know about. He's still effective.
Here's none. Outside, Jones. And Olynyk kicks to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Here's none. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Pass to Thibault. Back to Embiid. Goes up from the top of the key. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's none. He has 6. Simmons with the defensive effort.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Harris, no good. The Heat trail by 5. To the middle. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. Pass to Green. Here's Harris. That shot missing. Great D that time from Leonard.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Here's none. Olynyk trying to break loose.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now the pass to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
A solid three-point marksman. Harris has that inside-outside offensive game.
Here's none. He's got 8, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Derek Jones gets talked about a lot in terms of his dunking prowess and the way that he can get up in the air and maybe make a poster and a memory in the flash of an eye. But beyond the dunks, he's done a good job of really improving his game since coming into the league in 2016.
Brent, for Derek Jones, he saw the floor a good amount in his first full season with the Miami Heat.
Derek Jones is somebody that the Miami Heat continue to explore, and I guess if you're within that organization in Miami for a number of seasons, they like something about your competitive spirit, and that's where Derek Jones has probably found a home here in Miami.
None, that's good.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Kicks it to Harris. Here's Thibault. He has 5. The three-pointer, no good.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Don't want to rush it, but you don't want to take too much time here.
Adebayo against Embiid, so they take the lead. Adebayo's got the lead up to 1 now for Miami.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Simmons passes to Thibault. On the wing, Harris. The 17-footer. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Harris has got 9 points in the quarter.
Tobias Harris becoming better and better from that range.
To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Miami, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. And the second free throw, good. Outside, Simmons. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. What a game it's been for Tobias Harris. He had 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Miami?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave them a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. On the court for the Heat, They've got Myers Leonard. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Nunn in at point. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Robinson passes to Nunn. Back to Robinson. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Simmons passes to Thibault. In the corner, it's Harris. 4 on the clock. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by the Heat. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Nunn. Outside Leonard. Fades. That one drops for him. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Korkmaz. Not going to go that time. The Heat go the other way with it.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Nunn passes to Butler. Down low. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Embiid. Here's Korkmaz. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Butler. Pass to Nunn. And here is Butler. Pass to Nunn. Here's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Nunn's got the lead up to 3 now for Miami.
How about the awareness there for Butler? The D goes to sleep and Jimmy finds the wide open man.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Nunn. Guarded by Simmons. Nunn can't get it to fall. 76ers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he's good on the 3-ball.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. 4th, Joel Embiid.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Simmons passes to Thibault. The pass to Harris over Butler. Misses off the right iron. Miami trailer. Inside, here's Nunn. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Nunn's got 5 points now this quarter. And Simmons kicks to Harris. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Nunn. He's got 15. Butler with the ball. Some solid defense from Harris. Simmons with it. Robinson picks him up. Shot's good by Simmons. Simmons got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, guys, you really can't say enough about Simmons. Bouncing off defenders like it's nothing on his way to the basket.
That's a 2 from Butler. Can't nail the jumper. The 76ers lead. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's none. Guarded by Simmons. Nunn passes to Leonard. It's good. Leonard's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
And still trying to polish this side of his game up. Leonard looking very comfortable on that move.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Several teams changing it up here.
And checking out some numbers here for Harris. Last season, he played outstanding. Around 20 points per game last season. 8 rebounds and 2 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Pass to Embiid. Simmons against Dragic. From deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. Great showing for him last season. 2nd in rebounding, 4th in scoring, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And looking back at last season, his complete dominance on the boards to rank number 2 overall. Absolutely remarkable. No good from Dragic. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Outside Dragic. Iguodala outside. Shot, high post. Here's Adebayo. And no good that time. Good D by Howard. Burks looking around. Pass to Simmons. He dishes it to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists tonight.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with a broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
Hero passes to Dragic. For the 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Pass to Hero. Back to Iguodala. To end the run. No good off the back of the rim.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
The Heat trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by Howard. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. There's the feed to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. And the Heat call time here.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
The Heat trail by 10. Here's Hero. The pass to Iguodala. Miami no good on that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Hero passes to Crowder. Harris against Iguodala. Passes it to Dragic. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. It's good. Hero's got his second basket of the night. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. And Simmons kicks to Burks. Pass to Howard. Over Iguodala. And a beautiful finish by Howard. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Rockets the pass to Adebayo. Missed inside.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Well, you look at the career of Tobias Harris, and boy, he's bounced around a bit. Has never slowed his development or production, though. You put him anywhere, and he'll find a way to help his team.
That's good from Harris. And with Harris, he's been moved so many times. You know what, Greg? You forget he's still quite young.
Yeah, I mean, he really is just starting to enter what should be the prime of his career. Has improved every offseason and is a great rebounder and scorer.
Curry's checked in for Ben Simmons. And Harris drops them both.
I feel like Tobias Harris's confidence has grown over the past couple seasons, especially on the offensive end. Very capable of taking advantage of smaller defenders.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Adebayo throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Curry looking it over. And Jones over to help. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one. The Heat trail by 14. Kicks to Dragic. From the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Dragic has got 6.
Well, when you have an outstanding point guard that's making outstanding decisions like Dragic does, it can be lethal.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Curry outside, and it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Dragic against Embiid. And here's Dragic. From deep 3-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Howard is out there with Harris. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Embiid. And it's Milton in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Great open look there.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Jones from outside. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Harris outside. Over Jones, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The Heat trail by 14. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. To the middle, Embiid with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And here's Harris from the arc. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Curry brings the double. Pass to Adebayo. Latrey. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Harris. Banked in off the glass.
Timeout.
Harris has got 20 points.
Well, he's an efficient scorer in this one. Harris can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Derek Jones. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. The pass to Nunn. Down low, Adebayo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
Well, Bam at 6'10" might be a little bit undersized, but there's something in his activity on a nightly basis, Kevin, that feels like he plays bigger. Just a pogo stick, gets around, covers some ground laterally, and does a great job of both protecting the rim and finishing strong.
No good on that one. And with Adebayo and finishing plays, Brent, he is a terrific dunker.
No doubt. Guys are looking for him all over the rim, and you could throw it just about anywhere, and Bam is going to go up and just look for that. Bam right on you. Great energy, great athleticism, and continues to find ways in which he can make solid offensive contributions for the Heat.
Here's Milton. He feeds it to Embiid. On the clock. Howard kicks to Curry. Unloads. Tries again. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Heat making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Howard, no good on the free throw. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
From deep. Robinson misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Nunn passes to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. And stolen by Butler. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. And there it is for him.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Hilton the pass to Harris. Sinks that one from the post. Harris has got 22 points.
And Tobias Harris showing a little floater that time.
Here's Nunn, guarded by Curry. Here's Butler, and it's sent back by Howard.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Nunn passes to Butler. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now Curry. Harris outside. He kicks it to Howard. Clock at 6. Here's Curry. That one misses. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Nunn to the inside. Here's Butler. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
up there for Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Here's Thibault. Back to Harris. Big D that time from Leonard.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Simmons finds Howard. Back to Simmons. 18 feet out. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 16th rebound on the night. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Howard. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Harris. Philadelphia leading by 17. Simmons looking around. They double team Howard. Back to Simmons. Got a piece of it. Here's Nunn. Passes it to Butler. Inside. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Simmons passes to Milton. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Milton. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Milton's got his first 2 points. Here's Nunn. Guarded by Simmons. Here's Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Harris. Well, we knew that Tobias Harris would be one of the big names during free agency this past summer.
Wasn't a lot of speculation for him when free agency hit. Ends up staying with the Sixers, and I think it makes sense for both sides, and he fits nicely next to Embiid.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
The 76ers making a switch here. Scott's checked in. And so he hits both. Now here's Howard. Outside, Simmons. And he banks in the layup. And the 76ers lead by 17.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Robinson passes to Nunn. Floats one. Rebound by the 76ers. Next up will be a home game matchup against the Pacers. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Outside Butler. Five on the clock. And here's Leonard from 3. Here's Adebayo. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Harris. To the paint. And it's sent back by Leonard. They retain possession. Harris's shot is good.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Here's Nunn. To the inside. Adebayo lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Adebayo's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Now here's Simmons. Defense is right there. Harris passes to Thibault. Fires from deep. Miami grabs the miss. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Nunn. Scott against Robinson. Butler with the ball. Pass to Nunn. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Thibault. Thibault's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Simmons. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. And the pass to Scott. Baseline try. He can't get it to go. Now the Heat take it the other way. He lobs it up. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Out to the right wing. And Butler sends it back.
And Butler, one of those guys that's terrific at slapping away shots, utilizing that impressive wingspan on defense.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so here is Miami. 17-point game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the 76ers.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Tobias Harris.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Iguodala. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. 35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Milton the pass to Scott. Here's Milton. The teardrop falls in. And the 76ers lead by 19.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Dragic against the bucket.
Well, just like a good coffee mug, you have to appreciate strong handles. Dragic showing him there.
And here's Smith. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.